Oh, what's up sa inyo mga PAUGRAMMING? Today, we're going to discuss about Git setup and basic Git commands for your workflow. Whoa. Let's go. Okay, so the first command that we're going to use is SSH keygen, wherein we're going to generate a SSH key using our working email here. So we're just going to press enter here and then press Y and then press enter again, press enter again, and then it will show informations that we're going to use later on. So the next part that we're going to do is to copy the SSH key that we generated a while ago, and then we're gonna be using it over to paste it in our GitHub account. So the next step will be go to settings, SSH and GPG keys, and then new SSH key. Paste the code and put an appropriate name for your key, and then click add button. It will now redirect you to the confirmation access. And then after your confirmation, it will now redirect you to your list of SSH keys. Now that we have set up the SSH key in our GitHub account, let us try to confirm in our terminal if we have the SSH connection that we expect. Alright, so the moment you see the words in here, it is now confirmed. So now we're going to try out some basic commands that you can use on your basic workflow. So right now we're going to create a sample repository. So just click new, then make a sample repository name like this one, sample repo. For now, make it public, and then add a readme file, and then create a repository. Alright, so now that we have our initial repository, let's go to code, click code, and then make sure you use the SSH, then click copy, and then go to your terminal, and then make this command, git clone. Alright, so now that the cloning is finished, let us now move to the folder, and then we will make some changes. So go to your favorite editor, make some changes here. This is a sample repo. Please subscribe to PAUGRAMMING. Alright, so we can now check if we made some changes using git status command. You can also use git status short. Alright, so now that we have made some changes, we will going to add these changes. Git add that. It means that all of the changes will be added in our commit. So next command is git commit -m. Make sure to apply an appropriate commit message for this one. Apply changes in readme file. Alright, so the next step, git push, and then we can now see the changes in our repository. Alright, So what if we want to branch out in our repository? So coming from our main branch, we're going to branch out. So git checkout -b, let's say create index HTML. So create index HTML is the branch name that we're going to create. And then from here, we will now make our, necessary changes for this branch. So let's say we will create index HTML. Go again to your favorite editor. For example, let's create an HTML here. And then welcome to PAUGRAMMING. Alright. So save that. And then again, git status. Git status short. Alright. So git add. And then git commit. Add index.html. Alright. And then git push set upstream origin create index HTML. Okay. Alright. So this command will now set an upstream to the remote repository. So now that it is pushed in the remote repository, we will now check here. So as you can see here, it shows create index HTML had recent pushes less than a minute ago. So we will now compare and pull requests. So for now, we will just add create a pull request. Alright. And then we will merge it. Alright. After merging, we will delete the branch. Alright. So we are now going to the code. And voila. There it is. It is now merged. So for us to update the main branch from our local repository, kindly return to your terminal, go to main branch, and then git pull origin. Alright, so when we check the directory, we now have the index HTML. In the local repository still, we have our create index HTML here since we didn't delete it locally.
That's it for our lesson for today. If you learned from this video, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a good one.